I'm here in my busy little shop. I hope you're excited to be here today. I'm going to be giving away the belt. I appreciate everyone that has taken time to make comments on my video. And I wanted to give a little bit of time for people to join on here, so I thought I would take a minute and answer a few questions that I get somewhat on a regular basis from viewers out there.
What was your first leather project?
So my first leather project would have been a knife sheath that I made. I was probably 13 or 14. One of my brothers and my father and I made
What was your first
knives,
leather project?
and of course we needed sheaths to go along with that. So that would have been my first project. Would have been that sheath. After that, it was a long time before I did anything else. It was when my boys were in Boy Scouts, and at summer camp I picked up one of the kids that the kids were working on, which was a sheath to make a Leatherman knife and a Kindle. And so I worked on that, and it was an interesting project. After that, it was again quite some time before I made a first belt for myself.
What do you like most about leather crafting?
I like the idea of taking raw materials and creating something that is useful to other people. Things such as a belt or a sheath or a purse or a dock kit. Taking raw materials, a side of leather. Most of the project I make, the leather is unfinished. It's just vegetable tan leather, no color added to it. And taking that and creating an item that, like I said, will be used by others. I imagine right now, out of the 100 and some belts that I make, it wouldn't surprise me if there was 20 people right now wearing one of my belts.
What type of project is your favorite?
Well, I probably kind of gave it away there. I really enjoy making the belts. I like making a belt because it's a small enough project that I can really focus in on the details of it. I make probably 3 belts on a regular basis. I make what I call the classic belt. I make the Western belt and the gunslinger. I've made other belts, one-offs. Someone wanted a belt made that was specific to them, maybe reusing a buckle, or just creating something that's different. And then really out of those 3 basic type of belts, the classic, the gunslinger, and the Western, I've made, I would say, probably 120 belts. And out of those 120 belts, there's the same belt been made so few times. I would say less than a handful of times have I repeated the same belt because someone sees what they want. It's different, different color combination of the color of the leather or the color of the thread, to the buckle that's on there, to the width of it. And I'm not counting the length. It's hard to make inventory because there's so many different options out there.
Why a YouTube channel?
So a YouTube channel, that's a good question. And actually, I think my bride really helped me understand why I focused in on a YouTube channel. So through my years of working in corporate America, whether it was running one of our stores or out face-to-face with a customer selling them, I enjoyed most teaching, whether that was teaching a customer how to use our products, teaching an employee on how to do a specific job. I enjoy teaching. And so to me, the YouTube channel is my way of encouraging people to try things. And by no means do I profess to be the best at any of the projects that I do. I think I'm really pretty good on the belts. That's where I feel like I specialize. But there's other people out there that inspire me. I watch their videos. And, there's a couple of them. One is Don Gonzalez out of Texas, and he's a saddle maker. And a lot of his projects are on making saddles. I don't ever plan to make a saddle, but watching him figure out how to do specific tasks related to that actually crossed over and helped me with mine. So I just hope that I inspire someone out there to try what they want to do. Whether you want to make YouTube channels, then I would encourage you to do that. Or if you want to do leatherworking or metalworking or knitting, or if you want to open a restaurant, go try what you want to do. Life's short, so you should probably do that. And I think I want to point out one thing real quick before we get to the drawing, and we're getting really close to the drawing now. The rules. So the rules, instead of trying to repeat all the rules, I'm going to point out that if you go to my March 19th video, I cover the rules in that, and in the description, I type out the rules on that. And I just want to make it really clear. We're going to pull a name out of here in a minute, and when we do, I'm going to respond to that person's comment on the giveaway belt video, and I'm going to inform them that they're the winner. And then I will communicate with that person on getting the right size, the style, the color, design. I want to make it what they're looking for on that, and I will ship that to them. There's no cost. So if anybody out there is trying to get someone else to give up a credit card or billing or anything like that, that's not me. That's not what we're going to do there. And it's a shame that we have to talk about that, but there are people out there that are trying to figure a way to take advantage of good people.
We have a question from Rick's Outdoors. How long have you been working in leather?
You know, I had someone ask me that question not long ago, and other than those early projects when I was 14 and making a cheese and when I was in the Scouts, I've not been doing it that long. That's why I say I don't profess to be the best at it, but I do tend to really get into a project. I'm going to answer the question in a second. I get into the project and then I focus on that, and I will make the project, and then I will show it to my biggest critic and my most supportive critic, my bride, and she'll say, well, this looks great. You can do better here. So I'll answer that question. So I believe this last December, my first project was 3 years ago. But really, making belts or other projects to sell to people, we're talking about a little less than 2 years. So maybe that encourages someone out there to take a skill that they want to learn and try it. My first side of leather, I thought I was spending a bunch, and it was. The first side of leather, probably was $150. And I'm trying to scrimp and save and use every little scrap. And that first belt that I made, it looked decent, but it's not very good because I didn't use the right type of leather for it. So I've learned as I go. And I will admit, some of my first belts, I think the very first belts that I made were for my brother Alan. And those belts, they're not as good as the others, but I would guarantee you he wouldn't trade them for one of the new ones. And I'm not sure if I got any other questions there. If I don't have any other questions, I guess I'm going to ask for the hand to slide in here and draw this out and stir that up pretty good. Let's see whose name is going to get pulled out there. Make sure you get just one. Who do we have here? Yep. It's a little hard to see on there. Chaos Actual is the winner of the belt. So I'm going to, hopefully you can see that on there. I am going to reach out to that person in the comments, and we will get the belt made for that person. So that's their screen name on YouTube. So I don't even know who that is. So anyway, I just want to tell you once again, genuine, I appreciate you spending your valuable time to watch my videos. I hope that you find them entertaining. I hope that you take something away from it. Maybe it's to inspire you to do something else. But thank you for subscribing. Thank you for taking time out on your Friday evening here to watch my live here. Hopefully it went smooth. I'll go back and view it here in a little bit. So that's it. Have a great evening. Thanks.